Oh, hey George.
Hey Eddie, how's it going?
It's going good. So we're in Los Angeles right now. Nice. So we're not in Reno.
Sunny Southern California.
Yep, super sunny today.
Beginning of February.
Yeah,
and
super.
It's hot.
It's nice, right?
It is nice, I love it.
So one thing people don't really know about George, if they do know you at all, which they should.
They should by now, yeah, everybody should know me.
Right. George was a founding member of the, we'll call it, the Reno Film Collective. Before it was even the Reno Film Collective. Was in our very first short, do you remember what it was?
Yes, it was the SNL skit.
Yeah, the parody of the SNL parody.
Parody of the SNL parody, yes.
Right, that was the Dear Half Brother.
Yeah, it was fun. I died in that one.
And then George was a part of the web series, Same But Different.
Yes.
Lasted all 10 episodes. Didn't die in that one, actually.
I did not. I got fired, though.
Right, but that was for the best. You're down here now. How long have you been in Los Angeles?
I've been here for 1.5 years.
Finally decided to make the jump? Like, how did you come to that decision? Tell us about it.
I decided that the movie industry was not coming to me in Reno.
Yep.
I had to go to it.
There we go. That's easy enough.
It took me 10 years to make that decision. Yeah, but finally I did it.
Yeah, you're here.
Down here.
All right, so tell us about the people here. How do you feel about the film people in LA that you've met so far? Is it pretty cool, or does it vary pretty?
Well, I've noticed that people down here are very willing to give up information about what they've learned since they moved here.
Right.
Doing the same thing that you're doing. They want to get to know you so that if somewhere down the road you can help them out, that's great. If they can find something that they can help you out with, that's great too.
Right, it sounds smart to me, yeah.
Okay, I got you warming up.
Okay, cool.
So Eddie,
yeah, hi George.
He came down here to hang out with me for a little bit while he took a script supervising class in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Glendale area?
About Glendale? No, Glendale's awesome. I get to walk around. The interesting thing though is that I feel like I'm almost in a different country. Like I walk around and I don't hear any English. It's always a different language. Like it's like, where am I?
And what do you think about Santa Monica, where you're taking your class?
Ooh, Santa Monica, that's the place to be, George. And everybody watching. I don't know, Santa Monica's cool.
I love Santa Monica. So the other night we watched Stephen King's It.
Oh wow, we're talking about that. All right.
Yeah.
Go on.
What did you think of that movie?
Wow. All right. So my review of It, I thought it was awesome. Now the thing I like about it is it kind of starts off as a traditional horror, where it's obvious what's going to happen. It's like okay, but then it happens so often in the movie, and they keep mixing it up and changing it up and doing it in different ways that I kind of like. Just that they experiment with the genre and stuff, and I dug it. There we go. Let's just jump right to the big question. What advice do you have for people that want to jump from Reno to Los Angeles? What should they be keeping in mind that most people don't tell them?
The best advice that I got when I moved here, which was to find a job, a full-time day job, and find a place to live. That way that you have a solid foundation living here, and you don't have to worry about money and rent and all that stuff. So that's like one of the big stresses that will just kill it for you. If you don't have that solid, you'll probably move away in like 6 months, because it's too hard to live here. The cost of living is horrible. So if you can get a job that you can afford to actually live in a place down here, then you can regroup once you get comfortable there. But don't get too comfortable. Take like, 6 months, 8 months or something to really get a good footing. Then start working on your acting career. You would definitely be better off if you can find a job that will allow you to go to auditions and that has some flexibility.
Right.
That is very important, but it's not the most important. We decided to stop in the park so we could actually just hang out for a little bit in the shade.
Yeah, the park's nice.
Pretty hot. So Eddie, you're taking this script supervising class in Santa Monica.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What are your plans after
You're asking me that
the
question.
class is over? And what do you plan to do with your newfound
My new degree
in script supervising?
I always hate these questions, but I feel like it's hard to plan. It's hard to plan in this industry where you're like, hey, I'm gonna work 3 features this year. It's like, oh, you are?
Right, yeah. Yeah, it all depends on whether you can actually get the work or
Yeah,
not.
it's like, oh, you're gonna do that, okay. I'm gonna go back to Reno. I have some stuff in the works there as far as the workshop that I lead, some smaller like commercial bits that I'm gonna produce. And then I'm hoping to be working on a feature in the spring.
Oh, good.
Either like as an AD or a scripty or like whatever I can get. Like we'll see like what happens. And you never know what kind of call you're gonna get or if you'll get calls at all. So
I think that's about as far as you can plan in this business.
2 months, 3 months?
Well, yeah,
February?
per
like,
project, because you're going to meet people on the next project that are going to help you get jobs on the one after, but you don't know that's coming until you meet them.
Right.
And you're still teaching a
busy.
workshop in Reno for the,
the
short film production?
Yeah.
That's good.
So that starts as soon as I get back, pretty much, and then go from there.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Oh, so cute. Anyway, 2018 goals.
2018 goals.
This is for the entire world to know what George Triplett is up to in the new year. Because I know this is the year. This is the year. This has to be the year.
It has to be the year I get started, for sure.
Yeah, the big start. So what do you, you've been here for a while, you said a year and a half. What's going to be different this year?
This year, I think it's time for me to really start pursuing an acting career, which I thought I was doing that before, but I wasn't informed enough to actually
But you weren't doing it, George.
So I am doing it. I am doing it this time. So this will be my official second time at trying to really hit it.
Get that agent, and then you want to get into the workshop, right? Like an acting class.
I want to start an acting class again. I had to quit the other one for scheduling issues. I want to do more improv work so I can get comfortable at improv, because we took that class at Second City and I thought we both did well, but I don't think we nailed it.
Excuse me, George, but I was brilliant up there.
You were brilliant.
No, I mean improv. I'll divert for a second. Improv, I feel like, is if you're not doing it all the time, like that was the first time you'd done it in how long?
4 months.
Yeah, and it's been longer than that for me, probably.
Yeah.
So when you just go up there like cold, haven't flexed those muscles in a while, you're gonna stumble.
Yep.
And
you could definitely tell the people that there was a couple of guys in the class that do it all the time.
They were brilliant.
And they were just on it. And so there's a huge difference. It's not like some people can do it and some people can't do it. It's some people practice at it a lot and some people don't.
Right. Let's say what would make George happy this year?
I want to land a character part that an interesting character that I haven't explored before, like when you asked me to do the Survivor Man thing.
Right.
That was right up my alley. I didn't know much about that kind of a person, so I did some research.
Oh, right,
on it. I love doing the research. I love trying to figure out what makes them make decisions that they make on what research I can find. And
let me cut to a clip of George in Survivor Man character.
It's not what is E, it's who is E.
And we're back.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun. That's the kind of stuff I really like to do, and it seems to be those are more fun parts too.
I mean, that's how I see you. I see you as like a wacky dude when you want to be, and you always get thrown into these like serious villain monotone roles. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. They're still fun. I mean, I'd rather do that than work on cars. But if I get to pick my roles, it's not going to be those.
Right. A random question I asked. This will be the last one. Being that you're not in town, but you're kind of like keeping up a little bit. I'm not sure if you are or not, but what would you like to see from the group as far as movement forward this year, or like what do you want to see them producing or accomplishing that they haven't done before?
Yeah, I do follow the group on Facebook. I read the posts that you put up. I don't always watch all of the videos. I should, and that's one of my goals in 2018 is to
watch the videos.
All of Reno Film Collective's videos What I would like to see is that somebody try to push for a little bit longer film, not necessarily a feature, because those are just money and time intensive. It's really hard to coordinate everybody's schedules for those.
Yeah, because we're capped at like 10 minutes ish, like right now, but you want to see.
So like a 15-20 minute. What's the time limit on short films for film festivals?
I heard normally 20 is the cutoff. It depends on the festival, but
I think you really can tell a good story in 20 minutes if it's written right and shot and edited correctly. So
yeah, no, I think that'd be good, because as you know, we always try to aim for the one-day shoot. Like when you run Russian roulette, you show up. When we leave, we know it's done. Like that's nice. But that's what I'm thinking too, is pushing to try to do 2 or 3 days. Who knows how far you can push it, but anything over a day is already a risk.
Right.
I mean, doing a film at all is a risk, but that's why we have fun doing it.
I would also like to see Bird Guy do some more action sequences.
Bird Guy.
So where, you know, I want to actually see him beat somebody up. I want to see some graphics.
So you actually think Bird Guy does that?
I would.
It's gonna be
like
him. It's him getting beat up, if anything.
Well,
Fly Girl can do it. She can do some. Okay, but
any chance we can get Fly Girl to beat up Bird Guy?
That'd be easy.
Is that good?
That could happen. I know they'd be down for that.
Where do you see Bird Guy?
Bird Guy.
At the end of 2018.
Let's have a little bit of history of Bird Guy really quick.
I was thinking we should talk about the process you used to get into character.
Oh wow, my process to get the character is easy, George. The character is me. I'm just playing me. Now I embrace the weirdness that I am, and then I let Bird Guy portray that. That's the nice part about it. I'm like, okay, just make Bird Guy weird, and it's kind of fun.
Right on. Is there any validity to the rumor that Survivor Man will come back as a Russian mobster?
Oh, I know that one's been floating around for a while. I want to crush this rumor. He is looking to maybe come back in season 3, but I don't want to say what kind of mobster he's looking to be, but Russian is not the one.
No Russian accent.
No Russian accent.
No Russian accent for Survivor Man.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's good.
Okay.